Good morning, students.
Good morning, Miss.
Good morning, students.
Good morning, Miss.
Well, welcome to our English class, okay? Today is October 30, 2020. Well, I asked some questions for you about this poster. Do you know who is he?
No.
No? Well, he is Richard Carapaz. He was born in Carchi. Then he practices, as you can see here, cycling. He's a cyclist, and also he won race in Italy. He won a race in Italy. He is Ecuadorian. Now, today, we're going to learn about amazing people, like these men, amazing people, okay? Today, students, we're going to learn to identify famous people, their profession, their fields in education, and also learn about the verb in past. Then practice the reading and pronunciation in order to identify the vocabulary. And finally, ask and answer questions about the topic. Let's going to start with the first part of the vocabulary, okay? Wait a minute. First, the vocabulary. I will play some pictures about that, okay? You can see here, look at this picture, martial arts, martial arts. Then, we have architecture, architecture. Look at the picture, architecture. Then, we have music, music, music. Look at the board. Look at the word music. Then science, 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 art, 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 sports, sports. Well, this is the first group of the vocabulary part. Then we have another part of the vocabulary, musician, soccer player. Look at the pictures, architect, astronaut, actor, and painter. Well done. Now, this group of the vocabulary are related to files in education. And the other group of the vocabulary is related to professions. Now please listen, listen, see my mouth, see the pictures, look at the picture. It is important to recognize the word with the picture, okay? Material arts, architecture, music, science, art, sports, martial arts, architecture, music, science, art, sports. These are fields in education. Then, musician, soccer player, architect, astronaut, actor, painter. Well done. Now, listen and repeat after me, okay? Martial arts,
Martial art.
martial arts,
Martial art.
arts,
Art.
arts,
Art.
martial arts,
Martial arts.
architecture,
Architecture.
architecture,
Architecture.
architecture,
Architecture.
music,
Music.
music,
Music.
music,
Music.
science,
Science.
science,
Science.
science,
Science.
art,
Art.
art,
Art.
art,
Art.
sports,
Sports.
sports,
Sports.
sports,
Sports.
musician,
Musician.
musician,
Musician.
musician,
Musician.
musician,
Musician.
soccer player,
Soccer player.
soccer player,
Soccer player.
architect,
Architect.
architect,
Architect.
astronaut,
Astronaut.
astronaut,
Astronaut.
actor,
Actor.
actor,
Actor.
painter,
Painter.
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 martial arts,
Martial art.
architecture,
Architecture.
music,
Music.
science,
Science.
art,
Art.
sports,
Sport.
musician,
Musician.
soccer player,
Soccer player.
architect,
Architect.
astronaut,
Astronaut.
actor,
Actor.
painter,
Painter.
painter,
Painter.
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 Now I'm going to a picture in order to answer about that, okay? For example, I point this picture, you say sports. I point another picture, astronaut, okay? Let's going to start in group, in pair, okay?
Sport. Music. Architecture. Art. Science. Martial arts. Musician. Soccer player. Architect. Astronaut. Actor. Painter. Martial art. Architecture. Music. Science. Art. Sport. Musician. Soccer player. Architect. Astronaut. Actor. Painter.
Don't forget, this word is sports. 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 Repeat, sports.
Sport.
Sports.
Sport.
Sports.
Sport.
This word begins with a letter S. Sport.
Sport.
Sports.
Sport.
Sports.
Sport.
Well done. Now, I ask some questions about the vocabulary, okay? For example, I say, what is your name?
My name is Kenny.
And your name?
My name is Derek.
Okay, Kenny and Derek. I will ask some questions about the vocabulary part, okay? Kenny, what is this?
Martial arts.
Well done. Derek, what is this?
Export.
Sports. Well done. Kenny, what is this?
Architecture.
Derek, what is this?
Music.
Kenny, what is this?
Science.
Derek,
Art.
Kenny,
Musician.
Derek,
Soccer player.
Kenny,
Architect.
Derek,
Actor.
Kenny,
Actor.
and Derek, please.
Painter.
Well done. Now, we'll continue working with the verbs in past, okay? Some verbs that will help us to understand the reading, okay? Verbs. The verbs was, built, up. Yeah? These three verbs are in past tense, okay? These are in past. Past. Simple past. Well, silent please, silent. Silent, okay? Look at the board. Look at the board. Was, built, acted. Repeat after me, please. Was,
built,
acted,
acted,
was, built, acted,
acted,
was, built,
built,
acted,
acted,
was,
built,
built, acted,
acted,
was, built,
built,
acted,
acted,
was,
built, acted,
was,
built, acted,
built,
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 built.
built.
These verbs are in past. Okay? For example, I was a student. This is in
Past.
past. For example, I was a student. Okay? I built houses. Okay? In that, like this. I built houses, but in the past, 2 years ago. In the past, okay? Acted. I acted as Frida Kahlo. I acted as Frida Kahlo. Well, repeat after me the last time. Was, built, acted,
Acted,
was,
built, acted,
These are verbs in
past.
past. Well done. Now we'll continue working with the next part of the activities. Now I give you, wait a minute, I give you this worksheet in order to practice the reading, okay? The reading and pronunciation. I give you this word. Well, first just listen. Listen and read like this. Follow the reading in each picture, okay? In the picture number 1, say, art, Frida Kahlo. Frida Kahlo was a painter. She painted colorful pictures. Frida Kahlo was a painter. She painted colorful pictures. The next, follow the reading. Martial arts. Bruce Lee was a kung fu expert. He acted in martial arts films. Bruce Lee was a kung fu expert. He acted in martial arts films. The next, sports. Pelé was a soccer player. He scored 1,281 goals. Pelé was a soccer player. He scored 1,281 goals. The next picture, architecture, follow the reading. Antonio Gandhi was an architect. He built parks, homes, and buildings. Antonio Gandhi was an architect. He built parks, homes, and buildings. The next, science. Dr. McJennison was an astronaut. She flew in outer space. Dr. McJennison was an astronaut. She flew in outer space. The last one, music, related to music. John Lennon, look at the picture and follow the reading. John Lennon was a musician. He wrote many hit songs. Now, please listen, follow the reading, and repeat after me, okay? Okay, but look at the picture. Listen and follow the reading, okay? Okay. Frida Kahlo.
Frida Kahlo.
Repeat there together. Frida
Frida
Kahlo
Frida Kahlo
was a painter.
was a painter.
She painted
She painted
colorful pictures.
colorful picture.
Colorful pictures.
Colorful picture.
Martial arts.
Martial art.
Martial arts.
Martial art.
Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee
Bruce Lee
was
was
a kung fu expert.
a kung fu expert.
A kung fu expert.
A kung fu expert.
He acted
He acted
in martial arts.
in martial art,
Films.
films,
Films.
film,
The next. Sports.
sport,
Sports.
sport.
Pelé
Pelé
was a soccer player.
was a soccer player.
He scored
He scored
1,000 281
281
goals.
goals.
Architecture.
Architecture.
Antonio Gandhi
Antonio Gandhi
was an architect.
was an architect.
He built
He built
parks,
parks,
homes,
homes,
and buildings.
and buildings,
And buildings.
and buildings.
Science.
Science,
Science.
science.
Dr. McJennison
Dr. Mayenison
was an astronaut.
was an astronaut.
Was an astronaut.
Was an astronaut.
She flew
She flew
in outer space.
in outer space.
Music.
Music,
Music.
music.
John Lennon.
John Lennon.
John Lennon
John Lennon
was a musician.
was a musician.
He wrote
He wrote
many
many
hit songs.
hit songs.
Hit songs.
Hit songs.
Hit songs.
Hit songs.
Okay. Now please choose one of the picture and read aloud. You should stand up. You are sit down, you stand up and read aloud about one of the picture, okay? Kenny, you are going to start, okay? Stand up and please talk about one of the picture.
Who was Antonio Gandhi?
Antonio Gandhi was an architect.
What did he do?
He built park homes and buildings.
Well, now Derek, ask the question for Kenny. Stand up, please.
Who was John Lennon?
John Lennon was a musician.
What did she do?
He do many hit songs.
What did he do? Don't forget or use he, okay? We use he. He. For the third person. He. What did he do? Now please read one of these. Choose one. Choose a picture. For example, I choose Frida Kahlo. And now stand up and talk about Frida Kahlo, okay?
Okay.
Or you want to choose another picture? This or another picture? Okay, start please, read aloud.
And Frida Kahlo was a painter. She painted color at the picture.
Well done. Derek, please stand up and choose one of these pictures, okay? Okay, it is not a problem.
Martial art. Bruce Lee was a kung fu expert. He acted in martial art film.
Well done, good job. Well, as you know, we practice this, asking and answering questions about these amazing people, okay? It is important ask these questions in order to have more information about that, okay? Don't forget, as you ask the question, who was and who was, who was, and the name of the amazing people. After you have the other question, what did, in this case, he or she do? These questions that you work in pairs. When you ask, for example, who was Frida Kahlo? And direct answer, Frida Kahlo was a painter, was an actor, or something like that, okay? We work with these questions. Now, please, we are continue working with this interesting topic, okay? In this part, as you can see here, look at your worksheet. In this part, first, listen and point. Point the vocabulary that I mentioned. For example, I say architecture, you point where's the architecture, okay? I say soccer player, you point like this, or sports. I say science, you point the science, okay? Please practice. First, number one, architecture, point, architecture, use point. Don't write, use point, like this, point. Okay. Architecture, music, art, sports, well done, sports, martial arts, science, well done. Now I give you another worksheet for continuing working, okay? Now, in this worksheet, you should, wait a minute, okay? In this worksheet, you should write your name. Please write your name and write your name. First, write your name. Write your name. Write your name. Write your name. Now, in the activity number 1, listen and match the amazing people with their professions. Listen and match. Number one. Frida Kahlo was a painter. Match. Frida Kahlo was a painter. Picture number 1, Frida Kahlo was a painter. 2, Bruce Lee was a kung fu expert. Pelé was a soccer player. Antonio Gandhi was an architect. Dr. McJennison was an astronaut. John Lennon was a musician. Now in activity number 2, please draw two famous people. Draw two amazing people, and after you talk about these amazing people, please draw here. Draw someone. Draw two amazing people you consider that they did interesting things, okay? Draw, please, draw. Continue working, please. Don't worry. You have time. You have time. Take your time. Don't forget, put the name of these people above the. Well, did you finish? Did you finish? Did you finish? No. Yes. No, not yet. Well. Now you finish, okay? You finish and you finish, okay? That's okay. It is not a problem, okay? Did you finish? Did you finish?
Dog camera.
Alright. Wait. Who is she?
Dog camera.
Who is he?
Camera boys.
They were something special. They were the professions. Maybe they were maybe
The
actors. They were
The actor.
actors.
The musician.
A musician. Well done. Very good. Who is she?
Maya Rafico.
Who is he?
Alex Oye.
They were.
Actor y musician.
Okay. Well done. Very good. Well, students, you did a great job today about this topic as amazing people is, okay? Don't forget that amazing people are people who did a lot of interesting things, okay? Now please, did you finish?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Derek and Kenny, you did a great job. You did a great job. Well, students, it is important to know that amazing people did or did a lot of interesting things in their life, okay? In their life. For example, as Richard Carapaz, as Frida Kahlo, Pelé, and other amazing people. Bruce Lee,
Doctor
Mark Jennison, Gandhi, and Frida,
John Lennon.
John Lennon and Frida Kahlo. Okay, don't forget these are amazing people because they did something interesting, okay? Well, students, this is all for today. Thank you so much and take care. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.